Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles on Sunday Night Primetime. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Right to the air goes Daniels. That one complete to Jalen Lane. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
Here we go. 60 Vikings.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. That's out wide to Warren. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Going up top. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And a pretty good punt there. Fair catch taken right around the 11-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as the tackle is made at the 23-yard line.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. If that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On play action, Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
A pickup there of 25 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They get 22 yards there. First down, Philadelphia.
Another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
After that play, we have one of the commanders who is down. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go. Steady.
They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Andrew Makuba from his safety spot to make the stop.
Ready.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll throw with Daniels. He keeps it himself.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Ready.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing 2nd and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss. And it brings up 4th down.
Okay, break.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw it. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. Here's a 1st carry for their running back. And he will score! Touchdown, Eagles! His 12th touchdown of the year. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. That is incomplete. There's no way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He'll get this complete to the rookie from Nebraska. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. Throwing again. Oh, flash, and he lost the football. And no turnover here. One of the Cards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 10-0 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Get it? 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Steady!
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. It is 3rd and long.
Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean.
Daniels pass. Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10. They're on the 31-yard line.
His drive will start on the ground. He's inside the 35. And he is going to run it all the way down near the red zone. Big time play for Philly. It's a gain of 49.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody in the field.
And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Mikey Seymour still that time makes the play. From the 20, here's 2nd down and 9.
Great, set. Trimmer. Hey, easy, 63.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. To the goal line and in. Johnny Wilson. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on now for the PAT. He gets it to go. And the Eagles move further out in front. It is now 17-0.
Commanders nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. Has caught. That's Lane. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They get 16 on that connection. Good for a Commanders 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10.
19 Tiger.
Throwing is Daniels. The throw out wide. It's caught. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
Now Daniels. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the key 3rd down?
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run it here with Warren. They're going to bring him down to 21, but they're also going to move the chains after that run. 1st down, picked up on the ground.
Really nice play call there that time. I think early on, the quarterback realized pretty quickly, Mike, this is a light box. We got to take advantage of it. They get the right run call dialed up, and they're able to move the chains.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Here's Daniels. Here's a screen set up for one. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
That's good for a Washington first and
Cut.
goal.
Ready?
First and goal, Washington.
Ready? Hop. 70. Hop.
To throw is Daniels. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jalen Lane. Touchdown, Washington. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Great, set. Hey, 73. Call up Yeti.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground.
And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Eagles. Elliott now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Set up.
Play action. Here's Daniels. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play.
Pass the 50. Pass the 50. Go.
Now Warren. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 21 on that pass play. First down, Washington.
Yeah, so what I like here is it's not only a really good play call, but it was really well executed by the quarterback. So they used the bootleg to get their quarterback out of the pocket, change the launch point, and then they pair that with a really nice concept downfield. He uncovers, wide open, nice conversion.
On second down, it's Daniels. And the Commanders are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. Daniels now going to look to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
Second down and goal.
here's a handoff to Warren. He'll take this one down to the 8-yard line.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
Come on, come on.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
Second down and 8. A run with Barkley. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
One more time. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short. So we reached the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
33-yard line.
Now a stoppage for an injured player, and it's Saquon Barkley who appears to be shaken up.
Trimmer. Hey, easy, 63.
They'll run with the Clemson runner. This is Will Shipley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's third down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. Now inside the 25. And he'll be taken down. Big time play for Philly. 65 yards.
Well, this is the epitome, Mike, of short throw, long run. Everyone talks about the importance of these explosive plays, and of course a lot of them come through the passing game, but you don't always have to throw the ball deep downfield for a big gain.
And he will power his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
At their own 28-yard line.
On play action, Daniels flushed to his right.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
On the handoff, this is Warren. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Commanders first down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Commanders
Throwing now, Daniel. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
18 yards on the connection. First down, Washington.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play.
They'll go play action here with Daniel. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Good. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To the air again is Daniel. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone. I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15.
Commanders first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
Ready? 60 by 50.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. His throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Okay, break. 77 look. Here we go, Scott. Let's go. Ready?
They'll run with Warren. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the Kobe D.
You hate the decision, Mike. Be aggressive. Come away with a touchdown. But what the quarterback understands in this situation is you just can't hold the ball. You got to get it out of your hand. Give your guy a chance to come down with it. And he puts the ball in harm's way and results in a pick.
On the ground is Barkley to start the drive. And this tackle there, he pushes forward. And will give him 4 yards.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 10-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6. They'll turn and hand this one off. And this will not help the cause. He's going backward. Tackled back at the 8.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
At the 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. Right side. Catch made by McLaurin. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's good for Washington. First down. First and 10 at the 23.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. This is caught two. And he'll take it on in. Kyle hits. Touchdown, Commanders.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion.
Commanders 16.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 1. They'll stick with him again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down.
19 yards. That's good for Eagles. First down.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. This running back's had a really nice day, so in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Go Silver, ready?
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. That's caught by Smith on the right side. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for an Eagles first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
He'll get 4 and down inside the 20-yard line.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A 4-yard gain.
On 4th down, here comes Jake Elliott for the Philadelphia field goal. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 11. Commanders first down.
On 1st down, Daniels. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Daniels going to throw again. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And that is incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
Here we go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got a man. It's McLaurin. And he is going to have a Commander's 1st down. As this defense is too loose there. Gain of 19 on 4th down.
19 target. Let's go now.
1st down, Washington.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Cougar 19.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. He's got it about the 8. And he's in. Harry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown. Anytime you fail on a 2-point try, there's always going to be second guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Now give on the ground. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Loss of 2.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Quick throw, taken in. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go. Ready?
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Here we go. This is 4th down. Now movement up front. It's a big decision coming from the officials. Who's the penalty on? Trailing late. They've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Pass the 60. Pass.
Play action. Here's Daniels. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They'll need to score and do it quickly. Still 1 timeout left. Final minute, 1st and 10. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Throwing again, Daniels. That is caught at the 3. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up.
Ready?
From the shotgun, it's a big mistake. It was 1st and goal, and it's intercepted. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
1st down and goal at the 7-yard line.
No touchdown.
Only 1 timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They finish off the regular season with some momentum. And they'll wait with bated breath to find out who they're going to play next week in the wild card round.